So I had to do a fair amount of share customization for the project that I'm working on. One of the things I came across or encountered was deal with evaluators and share. The purpose of evaluators and share are if you need to enable an action controls any variety of things based on some condition about a node. And if you want to show, for example, you would have a custom icon, show something about a node in Alfresco. So in a case where I needed to use this we're dealing with a custom type called a submission, which is just basically a subtype of folder. And that folder, that submission changes state. So it goes from not being closed to in the process of being closed to actually being closed. And what that means is they're done working on it. The work for that is finished. So I need custom evaluators because there's different actions that get enabled based on that. And I also want to have different icons to show, for example, the state change, so it was a visual cue for the actual users. Okay, so out of the box, Alfresco provides a bunch of predefined evaluators for things. Here's just some examples. Are just something that has an aspect, if a property value is none. And it also offers too where evaluators can allow you to chain a couple of these together, and then say you want to match all of them. And then there's one essentially for kind of like a or condition as well. And these can all be found in this particular wiki page. And all of them are based on a share class called base evaluator that essentially they're just methods in the base evaluator. So if you want to just have a custom evaluator, for example, that relies on one of the predefined evaluators, you basically just provide a bean ID and specify the parent type you're using, and then specify the parameters to it. So for in this case, I had a simple check where I just wanted to see if something is a submission. The evaluators also have the ability to test the negative function, so you can basically just add the negate equal true parameter, and it will subsequently, in the case of the one I had before his submission, it would basically enable that action for everything that was not a submission. So sometimes your predefined evaluators don't support what you're trying to evaluate against. So in my case, I had a couple of different conditions. One, I only wanted to enable certain actions based on if those nodes were in a specific site. And another condition I had was essentially like a 2-level where I had to test first to make sure it was a specific type, and then if it was a specific type, determine if it was in a particular state. So neither using the out-of-the-box evaluators didn't really fit the bill because they're all they're more parallel, so there's no one to test the site condition. So in that case, I had to develop a custom evaluator, and to do that, I needed to extend the base evaluator class, and I needed to add a dependency in Alfresco Share to pull in the particular share module I needed. The class itself that I extended is in the Alfresco version,